Hey guys, so today I have something slightly different for you. I want to talk about a new mobile game titled Bleach Brave Souls. So this game just recently popped up on the iOS marketplace and also the Google marketplace for Android, and I thought it would be cool to check it out. So the gameplay that you're watching right now is recorded from my computer, so I played it on a different thing other than my phone or my tablet. I use like a whole different software, and I have to say the controls for that is kind of weird. So if you see me like messing up and like walking kind of weird in the gameplay, that's why, and it's not because of the controls in the game, it's just the controls for the different software I'm using. So yeah, this is another sort of free-to-play game. We have a lot of them on the marketplace right now for different titles, such as One Piece. Is a One Piece game that is I don't know what it compares to exactly, but it's nothing like this. There's another Dragon Ball Z game that is, again, nothing like this. It's more along the lines of being more of a puzzle game than anything. And this is actually one of the games that stands out, in my opinion, from all the other anime games on the marketplace that are free to play. And the main reason why it stands out is just because it's a different kind of game. I mean, honestly, and this is really sad to say, but also very true at the same time, this honestly is one of the best Bleach games that have ever been released in America. And I am very sad to say that, but it is pretty much true. And yeah, the game does have its downfalls, but it also is a very good game simply because it goes through the Bleach storyline from the beginning. I haven't gotten that far in the game myself. I may have gotten up to the part after we meet up with Chad, but other than that, I haven't gotten that much further in the game. This is a more action-oriented game with different missions you can go on in the Bleach storyline. You can actually obtain crystals. I think they're called crystals. They're like these orbs in the game where you can use those. If you have enough, you can summon different characters from the Bleach storyline, and there's so many characters in Bleach that it just makes sense for you to be able to get a lot of different characters from the Bleach story. And I've actually gotten a few with my summonings. I've gotten like 2 extra characters at the end of the gameplay. I might just show that off if I don't know if this gameplay video is gonna be that long, but yeah, it's a pretty decent game. I would say, hell, just try it out, man. I mean, if you got a phone, might as well do that, try it out, see how you like it. It's a free-to-play game again, and I'm still kind of sad that it is one of the better Bleach games, and it's also free-to-play. And yeah, I don't know exactly how much longer I would want to play this. I mean, it seems like it's going to be really good, but with these free-to-play games, I know that after a while it just becomes more difficult, because they want to suck you in and make you, like the game. And I like the game so far, but after a while they make you want to buy stuff, and they make the game slightly harder, make it so you're gonna have to wanna get new characters and get new upgrades. It's a whole scam with it when it comes to that. But so far the game looks like it's worth a try for anybody who likes Bleach. But also, within the 20 or so minutes I spent playing this game, I saw quite a few downfalls to it, and you might not see it in this video, well, some of them at least, but some of the downfalls include there are certain chapters where all that you literally do is read. You just read dialogue, and that is basically it. There's no action, there is no battles, you just read. And if you know the Bleach storyline, you're probably going to want to skip that anyways, and if you just skip past it, it's just like, oh, well, mission accomplished. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's cool for those people who don't know anything about Bleach and may want to, learn something about it along the way that they play the game, but I don't know, it just feels like kind of a waste of space to have like that one part on the mini-map and just have it just used up for you talking and listening to other people talk. But you get a crystal for it, so that's pretty good. Another thing is that the battles in this game are extremely short. I was actually very surprised to see how short the battles were. Actually, I think the least amount of time I spent in a certain mission actually playing through it was about 30 seconds or so. There weren't that many enemies to fight, there wasn't that much to explore or to, find within the area I was in, and it just seemed like I spawned in the area, I fought a group of enemies, and then I got to the boss, and I beat the boss within a good 5 seconds, and then it was over. And I feel as if that's, it's kind of weak, I mean, if this is the way the game's going to be for the rest of the game, it's not looking all that great, and I wish that they would have added a little more length to the battles. And not only that, but in the game you have these different companions you can bring along with you on the different battles, and it just so happens that sometimes the companions themselves are really strong, and they could probably move ahead of you and attack and kill all the enemies before you have a chance to do so. So it makes the battles even shorter, because they go ahead and they fuck shit up without, you don't actually need the companions, in my opinion. So far I've played up to chapter 9, and I did not really see the huge need to have a companion, because I didn't feel like it was that difficult. Mind you, my controls were a little messed up, so it still wasn't that difficult to the point where I felt like I needed a companion to be there with me, and I needed a companion to help me out in this mission. Maybe later on, in later missions, it will become necessary, but if the missions are going to be this short, and they're going to be, this easy with not enough enemies, I don't really see the point in having companions for, these first couple missions at least. And last but not least, for the negative side of things, it's pretty simple. I don't know if I'm going to actually have you sit through any of this during this video, but the loading screens are pretty annoying. Actually right now, I am downloading the game on my phone, just so I can play it on the go from now on and be able to do that. It's taking a while. I've been recording this for about a good 15 minutes, and the game is it's about at 33% right now. So yeah, 15 minutes for 33%, and that's not really the problem. That's not the download process. It's just the loading screens are fairly long, and that's just sitting through those throughout the entire game. It's a little suckish. It's not really the huge problem with the game, but it still sucks. So yeah, beggars can't really be choosers when it comes to this game. I honestly have to say, just go for it. Try it out, see if you like it. I spent 20 minutes with it, and I absolutely do like the game so far. I'm not going to say I love it or anything, but I do like the game so far. I do want to play it a little more and see how far I can go with it. I'm probably going to drop off from it at a certain point, maybe like a week from now, maybe 2 weeks from now, who knows. But the game does look like it's worth a try, just downloading your phone. Try it out right now and just see how you like it, and tell me in the comment section down below if you do enjoy the game or not. So thank you all for watching this video. This is me, NextLevelOtaku, saying stay gold, and I'll see you guys later.